Most people think traveling to Italy can be confusing, but it's not if you have the right app. Sure, there's a language barrier and you're in a foreign country trying to figure out how to get around and dealing with all kinds of people trying to scam tourists. But there's an app for all of that. And I'm going to give you 9 essential apps you need for your next trip to Italy so that you can avoid mistakes, save your money, and have your best trip yet. I'm Gary with Optimal Travel. Let's get started. One of the annoying things about traveling to Italy for me is that there's no Uber anywhere. Sure, in Rome or Milan, you can find some Uber Blacks, but that's extremely expensive. And I know most people traveling to Italy are using public transportation, and I do as well. But there are times, maybe when you just got to the airport or you're really tired after a long day, where it would be nice to just grab an Uber to the hotel and not have to worry about figuring out the trains. So with the lack of Uber, you have to rely on taxis. And that's where a lot of people get scammed. Taxi drivers in Italy are notorious for scamming tourists. In fact, most locals don't even bother with the taxis. So that's where they get their money. And you'll get in a taxi and might find out that the meter is broken, or you might get quoted a flat rate and they won't even turn on the meter, and you'll have no idea if you're overpaying or getting ripped off. But this particular app, the FreeNow app, will save you that headache and trouble. Because if you want a taxi, you can order it right on that app. You'll know what you're paying ahead of time. You'll pay via the app, so you don't even deal with a financial transaction with the driver, and there's no way you can get ripped off or scammed. And this next app will save you from getting fined when using public transportation. And because nobody's going to take taxis everywhere when traveling through Italy, you're going to need this next app, the MooneyGo app. This app is crucial. I use this everywhere and every time I go to Italy because it connects all of the local public transportation systems in the various cities. This app will let you buy tickets directly on the app, save them on the app, and validate them on the app for local bus systems, local trains, and metro systems, depending on what city you're traveling in. As soon as you hop on a bus or get on a local train, you validate that ticket right on your app. And then if an inspector comes by to check your ticket, you'll just show him that and you're good to go. And this next app will make sure you always know where you're going. But first, if you would take a minute and subscribe to our channel, that way you don't miss our next video. I always found it interesting when I look up directions or something on Google Maps in Italy. It'll always pop up some kind of bus or train schedule if you want to use that option and see how you can get there by bus. But their times and schedules and lines are not always accurate. What you need to do is download the Moovit app. They partner directly with Italy's local transportation authorities to give you the correct, accurate maps for any transportation system. And they have live pinpoint tracking of buses so you can see where your bus is and when it's going to be at your stop. And they have notifications that tell you when to press the button on the bus to get off at the next stop to get where you're going. So basically, you just put in where you're trying to go. It'll use your GPS to know where you are. It'll tell you exactly how to walk to the station, when the bus is coming, and then when you're on the bus, it'll tell you when to press the button to get off at the next stop. It makes it a no-brainer. And travel in Italy can be confusing, but not if you have this app. It makes it easy for anyone.
These apps are very handy, especially when you are not very familiar with a new place, which happens all the time. So we really recommend to have them and use them. And it will get you to all these places in a good, safe, and cheap way.
But what about if you're going to rent a car? I've been all over Italy, and many parts of the country you absolutely do not need a car at all. But if you're going to travel a little outside the major cities, it comes in handy, especially in the South where the public transportation system isn't as intricate as it is up north. And if you're going to rent a car, then parking becomes an issue because in Italy, there can be steep fines for parking in the wrong place. And most of the free parking fills up pretty fast. So if you're parking in any of the blue zones, which are paid parking, you need to find a meter, you need to put in your license plate, put in money, and pay for that spot. But if you have the EasyPark app, it makes all of that really simple. In fact, it will tell you on the app exactly where you can park for free. So you can locate yourself on the app and locate all of the parking areas around there, free areas and paid areas. So if there are no free areas or they're filled up, it'll tell you where to go for paid parking. And once you're there, you can pay for the parking right on the app. You simply put in the license plate of your vehicle and then you put in the time that you want to stay there and it'll tell you what the cost is, charge your credit card. It'll even remind you when that time's running out so you can extend it if you need to. It's handled all there on your phone. You don't have to deal with foreign machines in a foreign country and trying to figure all that out.
This app is good because you never know how long something is going to take. Sometimes we get off the car and we think we're going to be navigating through a city and it takes faster than we thought. Or sometimes it's the other way around because we're just having a nice aperitivo and it takes longer. So it's good to just be able to control it on your phone whenever you need to.
When you travel to Italy, would you be willing to rent a car or are you going to stick with public transportation? Let me know in the comments below. I have put links to every one of these apps in the description of this video. So if you want to download that app or get more information on it, click on the link in the description. And when you're traveling throughout Italy, in order to use all these apps, you're going to need a Wi-Fi connection, which brings me to Saily. This is the best, most inexpensive option I have found. And they have so many options that you can customize it to the amount of data you'll probably be using. And you can top it up as you go along if you want to. Saily makes it very easy to download their eSIM card. You're not dealing with any physical SIM cards, and their coverage is excellent throughout Italy and the rest of Europe as well. All you need to do is download the app, and we actually have a coupon code that will get you $5 off your first purchase. I'm going to put that code on the screen here, and it is also linked in the description so you can get that $5 off on your next eSIM purchase. Depending on what cities I'm traveling in Italy, eating can get pretty expensive because restaurants are pricey, especially in the areas where tourists tend to congregate. But there's one app called The Fork, which locals use, which can help you not only find better restaurants with better value, but also make reservations right on the app. A lot of the restaurants using this app actually will give a discount of 20 to even 50% off your bill simply by booking the reservation through the app. And you don't have to deal with calling up a restaurant and trying to make a reservation in Italian. In the app, you can select English as your language. You make your reservations. You can find the restaurants, look up reviews of these restaurants, and it's a great way to find a place to eat that's not a tourist trap. Now, this next app, for some people, is a real lifesaver. Flush is an app developed by crowdsourcing that points you in the direction of a public restroom in Italy. It'll tell you whether or not you have to pay a fee to use it, and even if it has accessibility for disabled people. Anyone who's been to Italy knows that public restrooms are extremely rare, especially in historical cities. And while restaurants and cafes will usually have one, they don't want you using it unless you are a customer. So if you just need the bathroom, this app will help you figure out where you can go.
This app is very helpful, especially for me, because I drink water all the time to keep hydrated with these hot waves that they have. So it's really handy to know that I can find a toilet whenever I want to without needing to sit down and eat or buy something else.
And this next app is especially helpful if you're traveling to Italy in the warmer months. But first, if you would take a minute and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow, and we'll continue to bring you travel content. I have found that all throughout Italy, there are public water fountains, especially in the major cities like Rome, Florence, but even in smaller cities, you're going to find a few of these. And they have constantly flowing water, or they have a button that you press to let the water out, but it's pure drinkable water that you can use, and it comes in really handy, especially in the warmer months. And rather than having to keep running into a store and buying another bottle of water, you can just keep refilling your bottle if you can find one of these fountains. But the problem is, for a lot of tourists, they don't know where to locate them. But there is an app for that. It is called WeTap. And if you download this app to your phone, it'll populate a map of the city that you're in, and it'll show you all the locations of where the public water fountains are. And sometimes when you're traveling to Italy, you're just traveling on a tight budget. Or maybe you want to try some different things, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money on them. Well, there is an app called Too Good To Go. And what this app is designed to do really is to reduce food waste. A lot of the local Italian bakeries, grocery stores, even some restaurants and cafes make a certain amount of prepared food ahead of time, and that food is supposed to be sold that day. Otherwise, they have to throw it out. So when it gets to the end of their day, they'll put on any food that hasn't sold on this Too Good To Go app. And it'll be for a steal of a price. So you could get a focaccia that might normally cost €9 for €2. It's a good app to have with you if you're looking for a bargain, especially later in the day. That's when these things are going to start to appear, maybe like a late night snack. This could save you a lot of money if you're on a budget, or it's a way to try some things that you might not ordinarily spend any money on.
For these apps, I was impressed that I could use them both in Italy and the US because I'm already familiar with them. So it was good to just log in, just change the location, and be able to find whatever I needed.
So now that you know the 9 apps that'll make your next trip to Italy a whole lot smoother, there are some changes going on in Italy that take some tourists by surprise. I'll tell you all about those right here.